Hello viewers, welcome to Kaithozil-crochet and Crafty Jobs. Today in our channel we are going to see this puzzle ball. See how it's looking. My son loved playing with this ball. See, I have made it for him. See, I will show you how to do it. See, this is the puzzle ball. First we will look over it. See, it has this wedges. This is called wedges. See how it is. We can turn it, twist it, and we can do whatever we want with this wedges. So first we have to do the wedges. See, every ball contains these wedges and it is twistable and turnable. So this is an interesting and innovative pattern. Let's see how to do it. Okay, I will show you the step one by one. Please watch carefully. Don't leave this. See, this is the wedges which I have done it. So for this wedges, I am using this pink color thread, woolen thread. This will be perfect for this. And for the chain of stitch, I am using this brown color. The color of choice is yours. You can choose your colors. And I'm using 5 mm size crochet needle. See, first let us start the session. Watch this carefully. See, first make a slip knot like this. For the basic videos of slip knot, single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet and other basic stitches, watch my other videos. I had given the link in the description box. You can check over it and subscribe to my channel for the future videos. See, after making the slip knot, make 2 chains, 1 and then 2. So 2 chains. In the second chain, make a single crochet. See, like this. Yarn over the needle, insert the yarn through the needle, pull the yarn through the needle, like this. Make 3 single crochets in that second chain. One I had made. This is 2 and then 3. So this is our first row. So after making this, make 1 chain and then turn the work. Now we are going to do our second row. For the second row, make 2 single crochets in each chain. 1, 2. And then next chain, make 2 single crochets. 1, 2. And in the next chain, make 2 single crochets. 1 and then 2. So totally you will be getting 6 single crochets in this second row. Okay, for the third row, make 1 chain and then turn the work again. So now we are going to do 1 single crochet in the first chain and then 2 single crochets in the next chain. 1, 2. 1 single crochet in the next chain and then 2 single crochets in the next chain. 1, 2. 1 and then again 1, 2. Okay, so totally you will be getting 9 single crochets in this third row. And for our fourth row, make 1 chain and turn the work. Now do 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochets in the next chain. So the pattern will be 1, 1 and then 2. Okay, see, 1 single crochet in the fourth chain, 1 single crochet in the fifth chain and then 2 single crochets in the sixth chain. 1 single crochet in the seventh chain, 1 single crochet in eighth chain and then 2 single crochets in the ninth chain. See, totally you will be getting 12 single crochets in this fourth row. Now for our fifth row, make 1 chain and then turn the work. Now we are going to do 1, 1, 1 and then 2. See, 1 single crochet in the first chain, 1 single crochet in the second chain, 1 single crochet in the third chain and then 2 single crochets in the fourth chain and then 2. So again we have to repeat this pattern. 1 single crochet in the fifth chain, 1 single crochet in the sixth chain, 1 single crochet in the seventh chain and then 2 single crochets in the eighth chain. Again we have to repeat it. 1 single crochet in the 9th chain, 1 single crochet in the 10th chain, 1 single crochet in the 11th chain, and then 2 single crochets in the 12th chain. So totally you will be getting 15 single crochets in this, and then again one chain and then turn the work. Now we are going to do 1 1 1 1 and then 2. So we are going to make 1 single crochet in the first 4 chains and then 2 single crochet in the 5th chain. And then again 1 single crochet in the 6 7 8 and 9 chains, and then 2 single crochet in the 10th chain. Now 2 single crochets in the 10th chain, and then 1 single crochet in the 11 12 13 and 14 chains. 11 chain 1, 12th chain 1 single crochet, 13th chain 1 single crochet, 14th chain 1 single crochet, and then the 15th chain we are going to make 2 single crochets. So totally you will be getting 18 single crochets in this row. Now we are going to make our 7th row. For this we have to make 1 chain and turn the work, and then 1 single crochets in the up to 5 chains, and then 2 single crochet in the 6th chain. So like this we have to repeat this pattern another 2 more times. 1 single crochet in the 5 stitches, and then 2 single crochet in the 6th stitches. And repeat this pattern 2 more times. So at the end you should always be finishing with 2 single crochets. So totally you will be getting 21 single crochets in this row, and in our 8th row 1 chain and then turn the work. Make 1 single crochets in the first 6 stitches, and then 2 single crochet in the 7th chain. 1 2 3 4 5 6 stitches, 1 single crochet, and in the 7th chain make 2 single crochets. So repeat this pattern 2 more times through this row. See, we have to finish it with 2 single crochets. So totally at the end of this row you will be getting 24 single crochets. Now for our 9th row, make 1 chain and turn the work. 1 single crochets in the first 7 stitches, and then 2 single crochet in the 8th stitch, like this. Then 2 single crochets in the 8th stitch, like this. Repeat 2 more times. The video will be slightly lengthy because I am giving the step-by-step instruction for this pattern, so that you can make this innovative pattern without any clumsiness or anything. So only the video is slightly lengthy. So do 1 single crochets in the first 7 stitches and then make 2 single crochets in the 8th stitch. Repeat this pattern 2 times. So at the end of this row you will be getting 27 single crochets like this. So for the 10th row make 1 single crochet and then turn your work and then do 1 single crochet in the first 8 stitches and then 2 single crochet in the 9th stitch. Okay, 1 single crochet in the third one, 1 single crochet in the 4th stitch, 1 single crochet in the 5th stitch, 1 single crochet in the 6th one, 1 single crochet in the 7th stitch, 1 single crochet in the 8th stitch and then 2 single crochets in the 9th stitch, same stitch like this. So repeat this pattern 2 more times. See, at the end of this row you will be getting 30 single crochets. Okay, so I finished our 10 rows and you will be getting 30 single crochets. It will be looking like a semicircle. Now what you are going to do means, so you have to join these edges together. See it will be looking like a semicircle and then this row, the perfect edges, leave the perfect edges and please see the imperfect edges. So you will be sewing those imperfect edges. See, first join this like a semicircle pattern. See, the excess, the starting thread can be viewed inside itself like this. Yes. Please fold the work like this and then sew it. You can use the crochet needle itself for sewing it. Don't use the sewing needle. So we are going to crochet it. Actually, we are going to crochet it. See, just insert the needle in the corner and then make a single crochets in this. Each chains make a single crochet like this. Insert the needle in the two foldings like this and then make a single crochet stitch throughout this. So we'll be doing some 10 single crochets because we have made 10 rows, right? So we'll be doing 10 single crochets like this. In each stitch one single crochet. So like this, after doing the single crochet, leave some thread, excess thread, like little excess thread and then cut the yarn. See, the single crochet will be looking as a perfect edges finish for this only. So now leave the excess thread in the inside the triangle itself. Inside the wedges itself you can leave the excess thread. Like this, take the excess thread and leave it inside the wedge itself. See how it's looking? It's a perfect edges from all the sides. So the excess thread can be placed inside the wedges itself. So like this you have to make up to 12 wedges for each row. Actually 3 rows we will be making. For each row you can use 4 wedges like this. So for 3 rows totally you will make 12 wedges. For each row you will be using 4 wedges. See, check the edges and place it in the right part like this. See, like this you have to make it. And then before making it. This is the chain of stitch which I had made it before. So you are going to use this chain of stitches and then close it at the ends, wedges. See this 4 chain of stitches, 4 chain set of stitches we are going to make. So we are going to close it like this. See the edges. So I'll show you how to make it. So for this, use this yarn, the contrast color yarn, you can use it. So first make a slip knot like this and then do 2 chains. See 1 and then 2 chain, and in the second chain make 2 single crochets like this. The second chain make 2 single crochets, and then this is our first row for this, and for the second row 1 chain and then turn the work, make 1 single crochets in each stitch. See 1 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the second stitch. So totally we'll be having 2 single crochets in the second row. For a third row, make 1 chain and then turn the work, make 2 single crochets in each chain. See 1 2, and then again the next chain 1 and then 2. We have made 2. So totally you will be having 4 single crochets in this third row, and then the fourth row make 1 chain and turn the work, and then make 1 single crochets in each stitch. Each stitch make 1 single crochet. 3 and then 4. Totally you will be having 4 stitches in the 4 single crochets in this fourth row, and for the fifth row make 1 chain and then turn the work. The first chain make 2 single crochets, 1 and then 2, and in the next stitch make 1 single crochet, and in the next stitch make 1 single crochet, and in the last stitch make 2 single crochets. So 2 1 1 2, that is the pattern for our fifth row. And then for the sixth row make 1 chain and then turn the work, and then do 1 single crochets in each stitches. 1 2 3 4 5 and then 6. So for our sixth row we will be getting 6 single crochets. For the seventh row make 1 chain and then turn the work, and then do 1 single crochets in each stitches. For our row 7 8 and then 9 make 1 single crochets in each stitches like this. Totally you will be having 6 single crochets in this row 7 to 9. And for our this is our 9th row, making 1 single crochets in each stitches. So totally we will be getting 6 single crochets in this row. And for our 10th row make 1 chain and then turn the work. Now we are going to decrease the pattern. So first we are going to do single crochet decrease like this. In the 2 stitches we are going to make single crochet decrease, and then 1 single crochet in the third stitch, 1 single crochet in the fourth stitch, and in the fifth and sixth stitches we are going to do single crochet decrease. Insert the yarn like this in the 2 stitches, and then yarn over the needle, pull the yarn through both the all the loops, and then 1 chain, and then make 1 single crochets in each row for our 11th row. So in this row 10 and 11 you will be getting 4 single crochets like this, and 1 chain and then turn the work for our 12th row. Now also we are going to decrease the pattern. So in 1 2 decrease the pattern, and then 3 4 decrease the pattern, like this. Single crochet, decrease, and then 1 chain, and then turn the work. For row 13 make 1 1 single crochets, like this. Now for 14th row 1 chain, and then turn the work. Now do that single crochet, decrease in the one stitch, and then make 1 single crochet in the 15th row. That's it. So we have to repeat this pattern 3 more times, like this. This is our edge of chains. So we are going to repeat this pattern 3 more times. Don't cut the yarn. Start the yarn for our second edges, 2 chains, like this, and then in the second chain make 2 single crochet as we did it before. For the first edge of chain, 2 single crochet, and then 1 chain, turn the work, make 1 1 single crochet in each stitches, and then 1 chain, turn the work, make 2 single crochets in each stitches. So repeat the edge of pattern what we have done first for this. That same pattern will be repeated for 3 more times. You should not cut the yarn in between. Leave the excess yarn also for sewing part. Leave the excess yarn. Don't cut the yarn. So continue the pattern. I'll meet you at the end of this edge of chain. See, after completing it, just take the wedges. First we want 4 wedges like this. Place it like this in the same direction, like this. See, after placing it, we have to sew it. This is our edge of chain what we have done. We have to leave the excess yarn in the edge of chains for the sewing purpose. See, first we will sew it. Yeah, place it at the bottom of the wedge. We are going to sew it like this. Exactly, there will be 15 rows, and then the wedges will also be 15 stitches there, so that it will be easy for us to stitch. You can use the crochet needle itself, and then do the single slip stitches. See, yarn over the needle. First do the slip stitch like this. Yarn over the needle, pull the yarn through the needle, and then insert the yarn in the last chains and do the slip stitch like this. In each stitches do the slip stitch. Yarn over the needle, pull the yarn through the needle. That's it. Slip stitch. So do it throughout the wedges. The one side we have to first finish. First we have to sew it one side in all wedges. So like this. Do the slip stitches. See, after sewing this one wedges, see, I finished the sewing of one wedge. After sewing this one wedge, now we are going to place it the other wedges the same direction as before one, and then again sew it. One side alone first we have to sew it. Only slip stitch we are going to follow in the sewing pattern. See, like this, sew it throughout the all the 4 wedges. Sew it in the one side alone. Don't sew it both sides. We are going to fill it with, we are going to do some tricks in this, so don't fill both sides. Just sew one side alone. See, after sewing this 4 edges, it will be looking like this. See, I had sewed my 4 edges like this. See, one side only we have to sew it, other side we have to leave it. So first place it like this in the same correct part, and then sew the first wedge to the 4th wedge like this. We have to close this pattern. Sew the first wedge to the 4th wedge. We have to leave excess thread for the edge of chains because we are going to sew it full round, so that leave the excess thread, and then we have sewed our first edge and the last wedges like this. See, after sewing it, it will be looking like this. Now see, I am using this polyester fiber for filling it. The toys filling, this the fur toys all will be filled with this polyester fiber only. So please get the polyester fiber and then fill the wedges with this polyester fiber or cotton. I am using the cotton. You can use any kind of stuffings for this. If you use the polyester fiber, it will be very soft and then fluffy. So place as much as it fills. Fill it tightly. This you have to fill it. Like this you have to fill it. So after filling it, close it like this, and then now you are going to sew the other edges. Yes. Just make the fluffy wedges. So you have to fill it more. Fill it securely, and then you are going to sew at the edges like this. So you can use the crochet needle itself. Now crochet it at the edges. Make the slip stitches. Sew the other side of wedges like this. After filling it only you should sew it. Sew it securely. Slip stitch. You can use the slip stitch pattern. Slip stitch it properly. Actually you should not use the sewing needle for this. Yeah, we will crochet. In the crochet itself you can sew it like this using the slip stitch. See, I had sewed the first wedge like this. Do other wedges also. See, now take the second wedge and then fill it with a fiber, polyester fiber or cotton, anything you want. Fill it with the stuffings. Fill it tightly and fluffy. And then now crochet it at the wedges. Slip stitch at the wedges. See, like this. See, now I'm going to finish my second wedge. Yeah, I finished my second wedge slip stitch, and then fill the other two wedges also with the same polyester fiber and do this pattern, and then sew the edges. See, it will be, see, I finished my one row, so it will be looking like this. See how fluffy it is. So excess thread, secure it inside and then cut the excess needles. So like this you want to make 3 rows like this. This is a first row, and then you have to make 3 rows like this. See, this is the edge of stitches, how it's looking. I'll show you the full pattern. See, this is my other wedge of row, and this is my third wedges of row. See how it is. Now we are going to do it as a ball, puzzle ball. See, watch carefully how I am doing it. This is the important part in this session. Fold it and then place it in the first wedge like this. See, first two we have inserted, so it will be looking like this. Now for the third one, see, now for the third one again we have to fold it and insert the 2 in the upper part and 2 in the lower part. This is the lower part. Set the 2 in the lower part and then make it correct. Set the 2 in the upper part. So yes, it's almost over. See, this is our puzzle ball. The amazing and innovative puzzle ball, we have got it through crochet. So if you show it to anyone, they will think how they had done it, because the pattern is like this. But it's easy, right? But after doing it, it looks very easy. Yeah, crochet will be like that only. It will be looking a very tricky and twisty patterns. Many will fear of it, how we will be doing it. But it's a very easy and simple calculation if you understand it. If you love the crochet, the art will be yours. Yeah, definitely. See, now I had unpuzzled my puzzle ball like this. Okay, I hope you all would have liked my videos. For many more innovative ideas and then beginners patterns and tricky patterns, everything, you can follow my channel. You can subscribe to my